Good morning, financial professionals, and happy Friday to you. Charlie Gipple here with CG Financial Group. You've heard it, I have heard it. And what is it that I am referring to here? It is this: if you've positioned guaranteed lifetime withdrawal benefits and the guaranteed income that annuities provide, you've heard these two different things. First of all, how in the world can the company do it? And second of all, it seems too good to be true. You've heard this. Yeah, wow, Charlie, so you mean to tell me that back in 1994, this guy named William Bingen said, hey, from your stock and bond portfolio, you should withdraw no more than 4% per year, increasing for inflation, decreasing for deflation, no more than 4% per year from your stock and bond portfolio. Because I, William Bingen, have done the research, and I'll tell you that if you want to keep your money intact over a 30-year retirement, no more than 4% withdrawal rates. So you mean to tell me that that was the case in 94? Today, Morningstar is actually saying it's only 2.8%. Why? Because we're in a lower interest rate environment, because the markets are in a new normal, so to speak. And now you're telling me that magically some insurance company is going to pay my 63-year-old client who wants to retire 2 years from now an equivalent of 7% of what they put in per year, regardless of how old they live to be? That's exactly what I'm saying. Wow, Charlie, that seems too good to be true. And number two, how the heck is it that an insurance company can do this if these very smart people have come up with the 4% rule, have come up with the 2.8% rule? Here is my response to that. First of all, back in 1706, the first life insurance company was created over in London. And get this, the name of this life insurance company was Amicable Society for a Perpetual Assurance Office. Amicable Society for a Perpetual Assurance Office. I don't know. Consumer research must have shown between then and now that that's probably not a good name, doesn't necessarily flow off the tongue, so you have different types of insurance company brands and names today. But anyway, doesn't flow off the tongue. But do you think 300 years ago, over 300 years ago, that people were sitting around saying, well, so you mean to tell me I put $100 into this thing called life insurance today, or whatever the currency was back then in London, $100 into a life insurance policy today, and I get hit by an ice cream truck 1 month from now, and somehow magically you, the insurance company, are going to pay my beneficiaries thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars when I put in just this $100? Should I pass away a month from now, you mean to tell me multiples and multiples of what I put in? That's the case. I'm basically buying dollars with pennies. How is that possible? It's impossible. You can't do that. Once upon a time, that argument was being had with life insurance. And I will say this, annuities with guaranteed lifetime withdrawal benefits, it's the inverse of life insurance. If one believes that the concept, that the pricing, that the math and science around annuities is too good to be true, then that person must also believe that life insurance, the pricing, the mathematics around it must be too good to be true. But the thing is that second thing, life insurance, nobody believes it's too good to be true. They understand the mechanics of it. Why? Because it is 300 years old. They understand it. But the thing is annuities, they're just the inverse of that. It's not death insurance, it's longevity insurance. And here is what annuities can do. Like I said, 63-year-old puts $100,000 into a policy. 2 years from now, many times, many products out there. I have one, for instance, that, 7% or $7,000 per year roughly is what that person can get in income for the rest of his or her life. So number one, too good to be true. Well, then you must think life insurance is too good to be true. Two, let's get into some very simple numbers here to demonstrate that this is the inverse of life insurance. There are 5 95-year-olds sitting around the table. They've been playing bingo for 30 years. One of the 95-year-old ladies looks up and she says, this is boring. This sucks. Let's do something different here. Let's do something different. Let's do this. Let's play a different game. Let's each put $100 on the table. We'll create a pool. And that pool will be 5 people times $100 will be $500. Except here's the thing, is whoever is around 1 year from now, whoever is still around 1 year from now, let's split up the pool. Well, so a year goes by. How many of those 96-year-olds are still around? Well, the mortality tables say that there are 4 96-year-olds that year after. 4 96-year-olds. A little math here. $500 divided by 4. How much does each of those 96-year-olds get? They each get $125, even though they put in merely $100. Now, I'm not suggesting that annuities are going to give anybody a 25% return. What I am suggesting is annuities are the inverse of life insurance. Those that died early paid for with that fee, with that $100 in my example, with that additional 100 basis points on annuities, paid for those that live too long, so to speak. That is longevity credits versus mortality credits that one has in the life insurance world. Those that pass away too late with life insurance pay for those that pass away too young. This is merely the inverse. Again, my name is Charlie Gipple, founder and CEO of CG Financial Group. We at CG Financial Group, we like to say that when we work with advisors, reps, agents, we are on your team, but we are not on your payroll. Happy Friday and have a good day.